feeling very excited about joining Ygam as its new Chief Executive. It's a charity that I've watched and admired for a number of years. I've been really inspired meeting Anne and Keith Evans. People may be aware that Anne lost her son due to suicide, and alongside Lee Willows, who had his own experience of gambling harm, they've built Ygam over 7 years to become a really credible thought leader within the sector. One of the things that I have been really aware of during the time is that they've been listening to the range of different experiences that people have due to gambling and gaming harms and building that into the work that they do. This feels like a really exciting period to be joining Ygam. I've been so impressed with the diverse experience that exists within the team, with people from teaching and education backgrounds as well as those with lived experience of gambling and gaming harms. And I'm looking forward to seeing what I can bring to the team. I've been working in the field of gambling harms for over 15 years now. I grew up in Blackpool, which was a seaside resort, with lots of opportunities for gambling and gaming and lots of opportunities to see the harms that can result. When I went to university, I was lucky to be part of the International Gaming Research Unit that was led by Mark Griffiths, who was one of the first professors of behavioural addiction in Europe. And that really inspired my interest to study the issue, to understand addiction and to understand the way that it can be prevented. I was fortunate to work with GamCare following my PhD studies, and we secured the first funding pot for education around gambling harms alongside the Addiction Recovery Agency in Bristol. And Esme Fairbairn invested some funds that established the organisation that's now known as Big Deal, who Ygam work very closely with. My research background has been around how to encourage people to seek treatment and support, and also looking at the impacts of new and emerging technologies such as loot boxes and their links with gambling. And I'm really keen now to focus my energies in ensuring that people don't need to seek treatment and support, and that we can prevent the harms emerging in the first place. Over recent years, gambling and gaming harms have been increasingly recognised as an issue of public health. Ygam will play an important role in ensuring that those public health prevention messages get to the people who need to hear them most. As a Fellow of the Royal Society of Public Health, I've spent a number of years promoting the issues of gambling and gaming harms as public health issues that need to have a parity of esteem with other public health issues such as alcohol and obesity. And I'm looking forward to the work that we can do to continue to ensure those messages are aligned. My previous experience as a trustee of a children's mental health charity showed how important those issues of early intervention are and what a difference they can make to people's lives. On an individual level, I'm a mum to 2 young children. I've got a 10-year-old about to leave primary school and a 14-year-old, and both of them are always just a couple of clicks away from gaming and gambling. It's therefore so vital that they are protected and safeguarded from gaming and gambling harm, and education is a really powerful tool to achieve that. It's imperative that we equip young people with the knowledge and understanding to reduce their vulnerability to gambling and gaming harms. Working closely with organisations such as the Department for Education will be really key to tackling some of these issues. I've been really pleased to see that recently gambling has been included in the PSHE curriculum in England, and it's been on the Curriculum for Excellence in Scotland, and it will be on the curriculum in Wales too, which is really important, but I think that we could do more. Our engagement with the education sector is so critical in guiding what we do, working with teachers and professionals as well as young people to understand what they need from us to be able to deliver education on gambling and gaming harms will be critical to our success. This education should be targeted not only at young people but at those who work with them and might have influence over them. So teachers, educators, people working in positions of responsibility in health need to hear these messages, understand more around the risks related to gaming and gambling, and be empowered to act. A collaborative approach will be the most effective way to prevent gambling and gaming harms. There are so many organisations working in this sector with huge array of skills and expertise, and sharing ideas with others, listening to the skills and expertise that exist within other organisations and working together towards that common goal is so important in safeguarding future generations against harm. Ygam are about to embark on a really exciting new chapter. We're about to enter the next strategic cycle, and building on the existing skills and expertise within the team will give us a really good platform to be bold in the big conversations as thought leaders in this space. I'm looking forward to working with people who share my passion for safeguarding young people, and I can't wait to get stuck in.